I'm Alex Slosby, Chief Growth Officer with InnoLead, and I'm excited to be here with my friend Gina O'Connor, who's Professor of Innovation Management at Babson College and also author of the great book Beyond the Champion. Gina, I know you work with organizations at all kinds of stages when it comes to innovation maturity. New innovation leaders, brand new into the role, and also experienced teams that need some help, that need to perform better. Could you share a little bit about how you help in both circumstances?
Yeah, thanks, Alex. It's really fun to work with a new innovation leader because you get an opportunity then to help them kind of shape the agenda and work from scratch. So in that case, one of the things that we do is we help them educate others and develop kind of a common set of priorities in terms of areas of vulnerability that the company might have with regard to strategic innovation and areas of strength, recognizing areas of strength. So that's one thing, because then that helps them set the agenda about what they need to work on. And then what we've been able to do is, once that occurs, help them set up the infrastructure. So who should be on an innovation council for governance over strategic innovation? What should the innovation leaders team themselves look like? And so what are the compositions of those groups, and what are the groups' relative responsibilities? And we set that up. Then we help them work on identifying and gaining commitment to their domains of innovation intent. And that is a really big piece of work to get done. But the company, the people working on it, it sort of unleashes some creative energy that is really exciting. And the domain areas that they come up with are really important for society, frankly. And then I help them identify, now, what should your metrics be? Now you've got your system set up, you've got your domain, so you know what your future, what you're going after. Now, how are you going to hold yourselves accountable for this? And we gain commitment to those metrics from the Innovation Council so that everybody's kind of aligned. Then the second piece of the work is to get after the execution of those domains. So how we teach them processes associated with discovering opportunities and then incubating those and vetting those within each domain, and thinking about all this in a portfolio approach. And so that is then helping them gain progress and continuing their interactions with the Innovation Council. So all of that is an experience that takes place over about a year, where they're kind of learning and doing. And then in the second year, they're kind of making it their own and training and talking outwardly to others in the company. So we stay with them through that second year to help facilitate kind of that transition into really turning it into their own work. So that's how I kind of work with from scratch. Others, I've worked with innovation leaders who have been at it for a while, and they're realizing that they've got some gaps, and they'll tell me what their issues are. And then what we do is we try to trace what the root cause is of the issue. And so in particular, if, for example, if a portfolio is looking too incrementalized, then we start to talk about, well, how do you think about domains? Or if it feels like it's having too narrow an influence and you're fighting a bunch of organizational resistance, then how do I broaden that out? And typically what I find here is that an innovation council isn't really an innovation council. It's a technology council, and it's run by the BU R&D leaders. So how do you compose a proper innovation council and get them, get that working and get that functional? So wherever their issue is, I would just start from there.